This is cool though. I do like the Thorian. I think it's a really cool enemy. So weird. And it looks amazing in the remake, by the way. What's that? An Asari?
Invaders, your every step is a transgression. 1,000 feelers appraise you as meat. Open yourself to the universe, Commander. Embrace eternity.
Clearing up the images. It's not very clear. What's that? What are all these? Huh? What does it mean? Oh, it's so cool! So good. Oh!
Dr. Tassoni. Commander, we need to talk. The three of us.
This is a rather awkward situation.
I'm not trying to make anyone uncomfortable. I'm just trying to figure out where I stand.
I've never had this conversation in my whole life. And hello troops, we are back with Mass Effect, the Legendary Edition, and we're back on Feros where we're helping save Zoo's hope. Last week we saw Fai Dan shoot himself because apparently this Thorian creature is underneath the colony and is taking control of the people. So let's go take it out! Let's go make sure it doesn't hurt anybody else. Shepard and the crew are on it, man. Yeah. Oh, we've already done this.
But it gets in your head. I won't!
Wow. Shepard's like, saves me the job. We all look fucking amazing. Liara looks kind of worried and Shepard's like, oh, more saving colonies. Garrus is just like, I got your back, bro. The trio of doom! Kidding on, the trio of doom. I'm sorry, Liara, but Rex would have to be in there too. But last week we also done some various missions, helping with water, power cells, you know, the whole shebang. Random side missions. Garrus is like, come on, we've not got time to lose. Oh, I'm away, Garrus. And no. Oh, Garrus needs healed. No, we're potentially on the way to see what this Thorian is. What was taking control of the colonists? What was making them act strangely? Oh, I got Paragon. I don't need that. I fucking maxed it. Boah. Okay. Let's go, guys. We could not get down them stairs. What are you talking about? How do we get back out? We're trapped. It's been a while. I've not played Mass Effect outside of this because I'm done with the trilogy. Again, I might do a video on my opinion of the trilogy and the remake, but so I keep kind of messing up the buttons or forgetting what buttons are what. So forgive me. Let's go. Ooh, what's this? Is that the Thorian?
Alright, we just need to find this creature and determine what it... That is disturbing.
It's disturbing. I'm gonna pick that.
We are gonna need bigger guns.
Jaws reference. This is cool though. I do like the Thorian. I think it's a really cool enemy. Let's have a look at this. So weird. And it looks amazing in the remake, by the way. What's that? An Asari?
Invaders, your every step is a transgression. 1,000 feelers appraise you as meat, good only to dig or decompose.
Huh?
I speak for the old growth as I did for Saren.
The old growth.
You are within and before the Thorian. It commands that you be in awe.
It commands I be in awe, okay. Well, you know, we can make a deal if you want. Cloning.
You gave something to Saren. Something I need.
Saren sought knowledge of those who are gone. The old growth listened to flesh for the first time in the long cycle. Trades were made. Then cold ones began killing the flesh that would tend the next cycle. Flesh fairly given. The old growth sees the air you push as lies. It will listen no more.
That is such a crazy way to talk, but I absolutely love that she calls it the old growth. I feel like that's what like an old married couple would call each other. Like, ah, there's my growth coming, you know? I don't know, it's just the vibe I'm getting for that. Obviously the Thorian isn't happy with Shepard, but that's fine. Nobody ever is. I'm after Saren, boy.
Give me what I need, and I'll strike back at the one who betrayed you.
No more will the Thorian listen to those that scurry. Your lives are short, but have gone on too long. Over there. Your blood will feed the ground in a new growth.
I'm into left arm, man.
You must die.
Where's my throw? Aha! Oh. Oh, I forgot there's actually like a separate melee button now. Because you used to just kind of press shoot when they were near you. And you'd shoot them. But now they have a separate button for it. What'd you say, Liara? I was just busy shooting things. Oh, I need to take that thing off my grenades. Nice. I don't know what Liara said. I was shooting things. Let's go. Destroy things. Bada bang!
That had the desired effect, I believe. A few more and it will be severely hurt.
How do you know this, Liara? Like, I don't know, it just kind of looks like a big larva. Don't it? Larvae? Like, it's just... Like, it's a plant! It's so crazy. Ah, I shot you. I wonder... well, I'm gonna assume nothing happens if you shoot it, because I shot it and nothing happened. Uh-huh. I spoke too soon! Send in another clone. What is this? Attack of the Clone Wars? Ah! No, I'm kidding. That was terrible. I admit when they're terrible, at least. You know, I don't pretend. I don't pretend! No! Left! Aha! I actually really like using the powers in one. I feel like I never take
Good as new.
advantage of powers. We're done. We are done here. What were these guys? But what do you think? If you've played Mass Effect before, then let me know what you think of the Thorian. But if you haven't played Mass Effect before, then what do you think of the Thorian? It's a really interesting baddie, I think, enemy. Because it's this thing that just takes over creatures, live things, you know, like, why is it being... Thank you. Was they letting me turn Shepard around? But like, it's a plant source, you know, it's a plant creature that can take care of minds and stuff. Like, I think that's super cool. I think that's really amazing. But then maybe I'm just easily pleased. I don't know. I'm gonna give you a wee lift. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there you go, Liara. I got you in speed. Oh, nice. Die, motherfuckers!
That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
They disappear. Bag 'em and tag 'em. But so, yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of the Thorian as an enemy. What do you think of him as a friend? Liara! Liara! Oh, thankfully he just ignored you and came right for me. Oh, I'm sorry, I might have shot you in the back of the head though. Whoopsies! And obviously, as you see, as you shoot that, it wakes me in the up. But that's fine. I got a shot down. Oh, nice, Liara! Fuck. Is she dead? Oh, that was a one-hit kill, man! See what shotguns to the fucking heat day, man? They take you out right. Oh, he just vomited all over me. I see, boy. I need better weapons, man. Or maybe I just need better aim. Probably the aim part, let's be honest.
Good to go.
Nice. Liara, man, you need to watch it. You need to watch what you're doing, Liara. Can you just plank a singularity at the door? Liara, you says you're blocked? Okay. Nice. I feel like the singularity might have helped a wee bit. Punch!
That thing is huge.
I've never heard Gareth.
This place will haunt my nightmares.
Wow. Liara, in Mass Effect 1. Well, actually, in Mass Effect 2 and 3, you're pretty dire too. You're pretty dreary. You never had anything nice to say about the planet we're on, you know? Like any of the crewmates. So it's pure fucking suspicious. Let's die. Let's die. Let's kill!
That thing has to drop soon.
Let's hope. I think it's cool that you can hear that when you're shooting it. I don't know, I guess it's the small things. I get really entertained by the wee things. My tactic is normally stay down there. Like at the bottom of the stairs. Get us! Are you okay, Gareth? He was down on the ground last time I saw. Are you dead yet? Are you done yet? Singularity, that bastard! See easy spy. We may as well go guns blazing. Blazing. Anymore, boys. They're gonna come back. Oh, they're gonna come to life when I start shooting the Thorian. Alright, let's finish off this Thorian, shall we? Oh, nice! I don't even need to fight. Shepard's a killing machine. Sorry, Thorian boy. It's nuts. It's apparently ancient, and all it took to kill it was shooting some nodes. And who is this blue Asari? Hello.
I'm free. I I suppose I should thank you for releasing me.
Yeah, you maybe should. Instead of saying suppose, you probably should. I don't trust ya!
Is everything all right? Are you hurt?
Yeah.
I am fine, or I will be, in time. My name is Shiala.
Shiala.
I served Matriarch Benezia.
Oh.
When she allied herself with Saren, so did I. Benezia foresaw the influence Saren would have. She joined him to guide him down a gentler path. But Saren is compelling. Benezia lost her way.
So that's why she joined with Saren. It wasn't because she was a bam. She was trying to steer him in the right direction.
Are you saying Saren can control minds?
Benezia underestimated Saren, as I did.
Everyone
We came
did.
to believe in his cause and his goals. The strength of his influence is troubling.
Benezia sought to turn the river and was swept away.
Yeah. How is that possible?
Asari matriarchs are among the most intelligent and powerful beings in the galaxy.
Yeah.
How could one fall under Saren's control?
Yeah.
Saren has a vessel, an enormous warship unlike anything I've ever seen. He calls it Sovereign. It can dominate the minds of his followers. They become
Cool name.
indoctrinated to Saren's will. The process is subtle. It can take days, weeks, but in the end, it is absolute. I was a willing slave when Saren brought me to this world. He needed my biotics to communicate with the Thorian, to learn its secrets.
That's cool.
Saren offered me in trade. I was sacrificed to secure an alliance between Saren and the Thorian.
That's horrible. Serves you right, you bitch.
Saren's pretty quick to betray his own people.
He was quick to betray the Thorian, too. After he had what he wanted, he ordered the Geth to destroy all evidence of its existence. Saren knows you are searching for the conduit.
Yeah?
He knows you are following his steps.
Nice.
He attacked the Thorian so you could not gain the cipher.
I am gaining reputation as ruining everyone's plans. Shepherd plan ruiner since, was it 2182, 2183, something like that. But what does the cipher do, man?
What's the cipher? And why did Saren need it?
Yeah.
The beacon on Eden Prime gave you visions. But the visions are unclear, confusing. They were meant for a Prothean mind. To truly comprehend them, you must think like a Prothean.
How?
You must understand their culture, their history, their very existence.
They've been gone for 50
The Thorian was here long before the Protheans built this city.
How?
Watched and studied them. When they died, it consumed them. They became a part of it.
That's crazy. But if that's the case, like, the Protheans have been gone for 50,000 years. And that Thorian creature has been there before them, before they even built that. It apparently took the Reapers centuries to wipe out the Protheans completely. So I want to know how long that Thorian was really there. Why? And we just fucking killed it. we just wiped out probably the oldest thing in the fucking galaxy. One of the oldest things, am I right? Am I right? So the cipher... Enough of your mystic shit. So the cipher, it basically just makes the visions a bit clearer instead of being all fucking gobbledygook.
So the Thorian taught Saren to think like a Prothean.
Nice.
How?
The cipher is the very essence of being a Prothean. It cannot be described or explained. It would be like describing color to a creature without eyes.
Wow.
To understand, you must have access to endemic ancestral memory. A viewpoint spanning thousands of Prothean generations.
Okay.
I sensed this ancestral memory, the cipher, when I melded with the Thorian. Our identities merged, our minds intertwined. Such knowledge cannot be taught. It simply exists.
Because I'm sure I've mentioned that the Asari, or they've told you in the game themselves, that the Asari have, I was going to say like mind abilities, but like they can basically go into your mind. I don't know. That's why I think the Asari are just so cool, because they can literally like merge with your mind, like melding. I think that's such a cool concept, man. But there has to be some way.
I need that knowledge to stop Saren.
There is a way. I can transfer the knowledge from my mind to yours, as I did with Saren.
Ooh.
Try to relax, Commander. Slow, deep breaths.
Okay.
Let go of your physical shell. Reach out to grasp the threads that bind us, one to another. Every action sends ripples across the galaxy. Every idea must touch another mind to live. Each emotion must mark another's spirit. We are all connected. Every living being united in a single glorious existence. Open yourself to the universe, Commander. Embrace eternity.
Clearing up the images. It's not very clear. Oh. What's that? What are all these? Huh? What does it mean? Oh, it's so cool! I love Mass Effect so much, man. Shiala's like, wow, you have a powerful mind. Shepard's like, wow, I have a powerful mind.
I have given you the cipher, just as it was given to Saren. The ancestral memories of the Protheans are a part of you now.
Are you alright? What just happened?
I'm alright, Garrus. Thanks for checking up on me.
I saw something. It still didn't make any sense.
You have been given a great gift. The experience of an entire people.
Yeah.
It will take time for your mind to process this information.
We should get you back to the ship where you can be monitored.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you have suffered, but there was no other way.
That's alright.
You needed the cipher.
Exactly.
In time, it will help you understand the vision from the beacon.
And I always like to bring Liara to this mission because, like, by this point we've had the talk where, like, Shepard's told her she's interested in her, and I always just think it's funny because, like, in my heat canon, I guess, when you're melding with Shiala, I feel like Liara's like, that bitch is in my girlfriend's heat. I'm the only person that should be in her heat. You know, like, I just think that's hilarious. I think that's a fun way to think about it. But let's find out some information fair before we go. What's the conduit?
Do you know what the conduit is, or where it is?
And why he wants it?
No, I'm sorry. All I know is that Saren believes the conduit was the key to the Prothean extinction.
Okay.
Then whatever it is, we can't let him have it.
Yeah.
You have the cipher. In time, your visions will clear. They will lead you to the conduit. I only pray you find it before
Yeah.
Saren does.
Quickly, right? But first I'm going to say and ask you lots of questions. Saren.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the Thorian?
Oh, God.
When the creature enveloped me, I became part of it. But I still don't truly understand it. So alien, so ancient. Its exact age is impossible to know. It measured time differently. 10,000 years of hibernation broken by a few frantic centuries of activity.
That's crazy.
Its mind was awesome, magnificent.
Awesome.
It transcended all classification. And now it is gone.
Yeah, she does kind of sound sad.
Don't tell me you feel sorry for that thing.
The Thorian was a unique life form. A sentient being that lived for 50,000 years, maybe more.
Yeah.
There is nothing even remotely like it in the known galaxy. I'm grateful you saved me from a life of thraldom. Yet I cannot help but feel some sorrow for the loss of such a rare and remarkable creature.
It is, like, when she puts it that way, it is kind of sad that we just fucking obliterated it, you know?
What else can you tell me about Saren?
There is little I could tell you that you do not already know. He's powerful, he's charismatic, and he is dangerous. Once I followed him, blind to his true nature. But now I see he's leading the galaxy into an age of darkness and suffering.
Probably should have saw that before, you know? Now let's ask about you.
I want to know more about you.
There is nothing remarkable about me. I was merely one of Matriarch Benezia's disciples. For nearly 2 centuries I followed her, learning at her feet. When Benezia revealed her plan to join Saren, she gave her disciples a choice. Only those who were willing had to follow her. Many felt her plan was too dangerous, but I believed in her. I thought she could turn Saren away from his insanity. Instead, we joined him in it.
So, if she's been following Benezia for 200 years, Liara's only 100, so she must have at least been around when she was born. That's nuts. Ugh, Mass Effect. What a fucking game. blows me away, man. And also, I really like Shiala as a character. I think she's really cool. We also get to see and hear from her in the future games, so keep an eye out for Shiala.
Now that you're free of the Thorian, what are you planning to do next?
If you allow it, I would like to stay here with the colonists. They have suffered greatly, and I played a role in their suffering. I would like to make amends.
That is a very good idea. That is a noble idea.
The colonists will need all the help they can get.
Yeah.
They'll be happy to have you on their side.
Thank you, Commander. May fortune smile upon you.
Thank you. Pleasure doing business.
I can't believe it. Jong says we'll have all the money we need to keep this place running.
Really?
It's because of you, Shepard. I can't thank you enough.
You're more than welcome, Juliana Benham. Hey, Shiala, how you doing?
I will do what I can to assist the colony in this difficult time. I am ashamed of the damage done to the lives of these people.
Take care.
Farewell, Shiala.
Farewell, Commander. I wish you well in your hunt.
Thank you. I wish you well. Are you the one that was cheeky to me?
Thank
No.
you for freeing us.
Anytime. That's what Shepard does, man. She kills and she saves people. She doesn't kill the people she saves. But she kills the people that are trying to hurt the people she's saving. Fuck it, let's go. Alright, we're back in the Normandy. Let's go.
Stand by.
Getting pressurized.
Decontamination in
Decontaminated, I mean. We're getting pressurized, fucking squashed.
Commander, you look pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the cipher?
Well, in character creation, I forgot to give myself a tan. Kidding. I feel a bit strange, Liara. I was just brain probed.
The cipher shook me up a bit.
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
Or maybe you just want to be inside my head again, Liara. Go!
Do it. Hurry. We don't have much time.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity.
I think this is so cool. Going inside each other's minds, man. Nuts.
That was incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Yeah.
Did you see anything?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the Commander's mind is incomplete.
So nothing useful?
You sure you didn't come across any kind of clue or hint? Something we might have missed?
Everything I saw, you already know. You were right about the Reapers. The Protheans were destroyed by a race of sentient machines. I think it is obvious there is a connection between the Reapers, the Prothean extinction, and the Conduit. But I did not see anything that would help us find it.
What's our next move?
I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision. What was there, at least. But something was missing.
What?
Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he found another beacon. If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can...
Oh, no.
I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Okay?
Dr. Chalkwash should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
I want to say that one, because it didn't tire me out.
You sure it was the joining? I feel fine.
Your role in our communion is passive. I am the one who must submerge myself in your mind, drown myself in your thoughts. It is more difficult than it looks. The human subconscious instinctively resists the joining, Commander. A strong personality like yours makes it even harder.
That is super cool, man. That just...
We're done here.
Blows
Dismissed.
me away, man.
I've sent off the Pharos report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through,
Yes,
Joker.
please.
Setting up the link now,
Let's
Commander.
do it.
Commander, is this some kind of game? Are you calling in a report just so you can cut us off again?
I'm sorry about that. Maybe you shouldn't have gave me fucking cheek. Just to be clear, I never hang up on you, Tevos. Or the Salarian one, I can't remember your name. It's always the douchebag that is Spiratus that I hang up on.
I lost my temper.
Understandable. You're under a great deal of stress.
Thank you.
Things would have been easier if Exogeny had warned you about the Thorian.
Exactly.
You might have been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
That wouldn't be work.
Exogeny tried to study it. Look how that turned out.
Exactly.
Perhaps it's for the best then. At least the colony was saved.
Of course it was saved. Shepard would go to any lengths to help a human colony.
What's that? I think I hear some static.
Goodbye, counselor.
Oh, lost the connection, ma'am.
Yes! So good. Oh!
Dr. Tassoni. Commander, we need to talk. The three of us.
This is a rather awkward situation.
I'm not trying to make anyone uncomfortable. I'm just trying to figure out where I stand.
I've never had this conversation in my whole life. Let's see what happens. I knew this would happen.
I should have seen this coming.
I am afraid it was inevitable. I may not know much about human relationships, but I understand the concept of jealousy.
I'm not jealous. I'm confused. I thought we had something, ma'am. I didn't realize that you were that you prefer other women.
I am not
Gay.
exactly a woman, Lieutenant.
Well.
My species only has one gender.
Yeah, but you look... All right, Shepard. Make a choice. If you're not serious about me, it'll hurt, but I'll get over it. But until you tell me, I can't get over it.
I kind of want to pick that one. Oh, fuck, should I? I've never done that. Gonna have both.
Why do I have to make a choice? Maybe the three of us could...
No, sorry, Shepard. I mean, if I'd known... Well, maybe we just aren't right for each other.
No, we're not.
I hope things work out for you two. I've got a lot of work to do, Commander. Mission reports, that kind of thing. You know how it is.
So is Kaidan.
I feel bad for him, Shepard. I hope he'll be okay.
Look, he just needs some time. I'll check on him.
I'll go talk with him in a while. Give him a chance to cool down.
I suppose you're right. I am sorry you were put in this position, but I'm glad you chose me.
You're welcome.
I don't believe we should continue this discussion here in the comm room, Shepard.
Yeah.
You know where to find me if you want to have a more private conversation.
Ooh! Private, Liara. That was hilarious. Her face when she was like, do I need to choose? Oh, wow, that was great. That was so fun. Friction! That's the whole reason I chose that fucking option. Like for Kaidan last week. I'm sorry, but I was never going to pick Kaidan. I apologise, but Kaidan was never on the list. And Liara looked so pleased. She's like, I don't know what jealousy is. I'm not jealous. And Kaidan's like, neither am I. I'm not jealous. And Liara's like, oh wow, touched a nerve. Rex, my boy, haven't spoken to you in a while.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
Yeah, we do, boy. I love the sound of Rexy's voice. It's so cool.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Yeah.
Good. He's rotten. To the core.
Oh.
I could tell as soon as I met him.
You knew him?
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
Yeah.
I would have if I thought it was important.
I guess.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago.
Story time.
A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
Damn. He recruited you.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once.
Oh.
We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What was he doing?
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. Couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him.
Yeah.
So I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo?
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Well, as long as it wasn't people or something.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel.
Volus?
Big one.
Wow.
Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
Was it Volus guards? Surely not. I've never seen such a thing.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right.
You would have heard him.
Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week.
Wow.
Every damn
Thank God you go out of there, man. Thanks for telling me, though.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Thank you. Wait, do you not tell me about your armor?
Shepard?
Extinction, maybe?
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
Exactly.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
It's crazy, man. So is it like living with the genophage?
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far.
Wow.
Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Honestly, again, an amazing concept for a game. In that the species tried to wipe out the Krogan because they thought they were too, let's just say, angry, I guess? Or violent, gun happy. But it's a super sad aspect, I think, as well. But really cool.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
Yeah.
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist?
I guess.
You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
Oh, I think you can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Someday you'll change that, buddy. Let's go talk to Garrus, because he's my boy.
Commander, how are you?
I want to know about you and CSEC, bud.
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question.
Yes.
There were several reasons, I guess.
Go on, Garrus.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
Why?
He's not impressed that you're going after Saren?
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre.
We could have been Spectre
buddies.
buddies.
Targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Thorian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
Nah, That's alright. Shepherds, you know, you can take her or leave her. Either you love her or you hate her. I, of course, absolutely love the bones off her.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules. C-Sex rules.
Exactly.
If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
You're right, Garrus.
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game.
Yeah.
It's the only way to stop someone like him.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
I love Garrus so much, man. I love everybody except for Kaidan and Ashley. And it's not even that I hate them, it's just everybody's better.
Commander?
Got time to talk, Lieutenant? You're not even a lieutenant.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Kaidan in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Do you fancy Kaidan, Ashley? Because he's available.
Are you interested in the Lieutenant, Chief?
Fraternization is against regulations, ma'am. Don't ask, don't tell. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
You don't see Shepard following that rule. Love it.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Just remember that the path I chose for Shepard growing up is she doesn't have family. I think that's hilarious. Must be nice having a fucking family. Thanks for rubbing it in. Oh, that's absolutely hilarious.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I made Chief. First thing he did was salute.
What about your mum?
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise.
Yeah.
She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
I don't have a mom and dad.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
Where did you grow up?
All over. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
That must be nice, having a family.
You're lucky to have a close family.
Sorry, I forgot about your family situation.
Your family situation? Yeah, don't have any. That's alright.
Or lack thereof. Relax, Williams. I've dealt with it.
Ask me to clear a bunker of armed hostiles? No problem. Dealing with the foot in my mouth? Not so good with that. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Tell me about it. She's like, lack thereof, you go.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did. Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen LY away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
Boys, no control. That's why I go for aliens.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
That's not how you should look at it.
Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense.
Yeah.
I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Self-defense?
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido. Abby decided to learn the sword. She always was a little weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. They do great things to her figure, though.
And you?
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand to hand.
It was very dedicated of you, Ashley.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise. It's not like I was going to Earth or something. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half.
I can imagine.
Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her.
Oh.
I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
Nice.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell.
Wow.
Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was going to end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
That was pointless. Thanks for sharing.
Your sister's something else.
Yeah.
But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there.
You can.
I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I have enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone.
Yep.
For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known. Cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
Partner! What's this crap? You read. There's always the lines I fucking skip, man.
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff.
Can you?
Just don't spread it around. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back.
So
he's probably still watching, though.
Watching? What do you mean?
I thought you said he was dead.
You know, from heaven, wherever that is. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
No. Keep it to yourself, though. You're a fanatic! Shepard's like, well, has your dad got spy cameras everywhere? Of course not.
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. Says so in the Alliance Charter, only with fancier words.
I'm glad you're open-minded about it. I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith.
I'm gonna slag you for it,
because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
That's alright. Less of the poetry.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Thank God. Because at some point she ends up calling you fucking Skipper. That goes right through me. I hate it. Like, who gives you the permission to call me Skipper? I know the video is lasting a while, but I'm gonna go quickly talk to Kaidan. Oh no, I'll leave that to next week, actually, because I need to talk to Liara too. I left Tally out, but that's fine. I'll go back down and talk to her next week. But for now, I'm gonna leave that there. For now, we had that amazing talk between Shepard, Liara, and Kaidan. The love triangle has now separated. No, that was honestly one of my favourite parts. I've never done that before, because I've never kind of led Kaidan on before. But I thought that was amazing. Let me know what you thought of that too. Do you ever do that, just to kind of take the mick out of them? I don't know. Maybe I'm just evil. Who knows? But I love the drama. I live for it. I'm a woman. That's what we do. Like drama. Right, Shepard? Kidding. But troops, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know that I really had fun with this episode, man. Well, basically, you know what we've done. We've killed the Thorian. We now know why the colonists were acting so strange. And now we know that Saren wants to find the conduit. He knows we're going after him. And the Thorian apparently helped him locate the conduit. I don't know, or I can't remember. And now we're going to head after Vermeer. Well, in between that, I might do some wee missions, side missions here and there. Because obviously I need to level Shepard up. I need to get better gear before heading right to Vermeer. So I'll do some of that. Because again, I don't want this to drag out too long, like this episode is. But, troops, next time, we'll probably be going to Vermeer. Or maybe back to the Citadel, actually. We've not went there in a while. I need to do some missions. But troops, please, wherever you are, day or night, have a good one. Have some fun, but not too much. Safe. Be safe. But be safe. Be clean. And until next time, traps, thumbs, and Commander Shepard over here and the rest of the Normandy. We're out of here!